And again, if you've got the whammy bar, it sounds lovely with a bit of tremolo on it. Okay? So the next lick is this. Hammer on from fret 6 to fret 8, little trill, build up, and then again back to this E gospel, E major with the gospel, hammer on a bit of whammy. Okay, so let's go over that. Okay, and then we've got this chord. Now, if you watch my tutorial on the Agape Jerry tune, my last upload, you'll have seen this chord being used extensively in the main riff. This is kind of like a major 13 voicing for the E, okay? We've got 16, 14, 12, and then we're going to play 16 on the top. Okay? So this is our next lick. So we're going to go slide, fret 10 to fret 12, top E string. So we're going to go fret 10 to 12 on the top E string, then fret 9, and then slide into fret 9. It's quite tricky. I'm kind of using weird fingers here, but it just feels comfortable for me. And then we're going to go this double stop on G and B string. So we got this, it kind of plays. So you've got to be careful here to make sure when you do the double stops that you're catching the right strings, otherwise it's easy for it to sound, the melody to kind of get lost. So here, once we've done this, we want to make sure that this is mainly on the A and the D string, going to the D and G, so basically these bottom 4 strings, and then we want to make sure we hit the B string on the next, okay, so there's a differential between, so we can differentiate between hitting this note on the top and this note on the top, so just be careful with your strumming hand, okay. Then, actually he uses his pinky like this, but I find it easier just to do a slide trill. So then we're going to go, okay, so very similar to how we did before, but this time the rhythm's changed slightly. Instead of going, we've gone, okay, then we've got this little run up. So again, this is like a reference to before. It's the same as this, but played up higher. So we've got C diminished, go to C minor 7, okay? So, it's going to do this little run, C diminished, C minor 7, then we're going to go, see this a bit later on in the song as well. So chromatically down from fret 11 to fret 8. So this is kind of F sharp dominant 9 is how I would think of this. Okay, so we do this. And into this little diminished shape, like a C sharp diminished, okay? And then we've got this little hammer on B minor 7 to hammering on to the 9th, okay? So timing's a little bit tricky for that part. I always struggle to get it when I play along with the track. And then we go to this chord, which is a C sharp dominant 7 voicing, okay? Based on that chord. So let me play this run up for you. So my timing's a little bit off on this. You're just going to have to listen to the record if you really want to nail the timing. It's a little bit tricky, okay? Okay, so the next part of the song, onto this there's no bass note played, so you could either think of it as being a C sharp minor or an A major 7. I think it's an A major 7 personally. Then we go to this chord. It's basically it just plays this part of the chord, but for me, I can hear this G sharp in the bass, giving us a G sharp 7 altered. Then we've got this run. So again, this is kind of, because he's playing it on his own. The timing's a little bit tricky to pick up. It's kind of a bit of a free feel to it, but he kind of goes into a triplet feel on this run. So we're going to run up here. Okay, back down the scale. Little pull off here. Back to the B string. Back to that note. That's a slide, chromatic, then a slide. Okay. Hammer on, hammer on, hammer on. Then this little run, hammer on, slide. Okay, so a nice little run. Again, with this track, guys, the main thing I would think is just to put it on and try and jam along with it and get the feel, or take the licks that you really like from it. Okay, if you like the run, take the run. So, next part, got these really nice little chords here. Go into this kind of like F sharp minor 7 chords. Okay. Big vibrato on this 4, does a little slide actually as well on the track. So this is a really sweet lick, this, I love this one. So it's like he's done the chromatic run up from before. Okay, so he does the G sharp A, and then he does this run again. So he does the B flat diminished, B minor 7, going to arpeggiate the B flat diminished, then arpeggiate the B minor 7, and then do this little chromatic run that he does a few times, and then we're going to go to E 7 sharp 9, the Hendrix chord, E 7 flat 9, so sharp 9, flat 9, A major 7. Okay, so next part of the song. Back to this A major 7 chords. Couple of slides, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp 7 arpeggiated. Okay, and then we're going to see lots of little licks around this E major pentatonic coming up, okay? So done the G sharp arpeggio. So we've gone 2 slides. Then we do this little chromatic run down. So this is kind of outlining an F sharp dominant 7. So we've gone G sharp 7. The little phrase, down, F sharp, dominant 7, slide up, slide back, E, then a little gap, couple of 2 beats break, then we're going to phrase again, then we're going to play an A major 7, okay, and this time G sharp, we're going to play it on the B string, F sharp on the B string this time. We're going to do this little cheeky little diminished run, okay, so E flat diminished, up 3 frets, and we get the same chords. You know about your diminished chords. Okay, so this is a really sweet lick. So play the diminished chord, up 3 frets, another diminished chord, play that top note twice, slide into fret 9, double stop. So again, this is just playing on this idea of E major pentatonic with these little chromatic runs into the F sharp dominant 7. Sounds so cool. Sounds very hip. Sorry, that should have been slides. And then we've got this lovely lick. Okay, so slide in, hammer on, pull off. So you've got to be really quick here because you've got to go from. Okay, so it's. Then, so again, back to these kind of like suspended F sharp, minor 7, G sharp, A, chromatically up to B. So he's kind of plays this B slash chord again. Similar rhythm as we did to before. Slides. So instead of playing an E major chord, he just plays the G sharp. So we've got this cool little riff here. Sorry. So we've got this little phrase. Okay, really nice little lick. Basically a B minor 7. Then slides up to here. It's probably, you could think of it as being, I'm not sure, it all depends on the bass really. B minor 6 or E dominant 7, but basically goes from here. So B minor 7, slides up to this little double stop. Back to A major 7. Okay, so now it goes a bit free feeling with the timing. So 2 G sharps, back to this E flat diminished, okay. Then we're going to play basically from the E major pentatonic. Little chromatic run down again. Then we're going to repeat the idea but down 2 frets. So slide into 7, down. So it's kind of like 3, 6, 2, 5, or however you want it, you know. So C minus, it's basically like C minor 7, F sharps, C sharp minor 7, F sharp dominant 7, B minor 7, E dominant 7. That's kind of what it's doing. So it's okay. Then so then for the timing again, it's very loose this part. So just check out the original if you want to get the timing really spot on. Okay. I've tried to get it as accurate as I can on the tabs, but it's, you know, it's very free, the feel. So then we've got this kind of like a Keith Richards kind of feel to it almost. Oh, and also you want to put whammy on all of this. So it's like A major 7. So that was the next one you just saw me play, which was basically just going to the G sharp dominant, okay, but we're going to hammer on the G string from fret 9 to fret 11. Okay, so next little run. C diminished, C minor 7, F diminished. I'm not sure if it actually plays this bass note, but I've put it in anyway because that's basically what's insinuated. F sharp, dominant 9,